what's your code?
SB something, Tim.
Okay, on the first one, please.
Thank you very much. They asked me for my code. Good morning, everybody. Sarasota Tim. I made a mobile order for a large coffee for 99 cents. And I can't wait to get it. I need more coffee. More coffee, please, before I go get my stitches removed. Picked up a new shirt over here at Walmart. They got a brand called Chaps, and it was pretty nice stuff. Of course, the fitting room wasn't open till 9, so I couldn't. No receipt. Thank you very much. No dressing room was available, so I grabbed something that I thought would fit, and sure enough, this is like 10-pound test line. This isn't shrinking at all. This is 100% rayon, polyester, plastic something. Cheap, and it's got all these colors in it to match several of my shirts. I gotta lose some weight. I don't know if this shirt's that flattering. I might have to take it back. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I hope you have a nice day. All right. Anyway, I think it's all right. I don't know. I'm looking at myself going, this may not be it for me. This may be another return. Here comes a Suburban. Oh, he didn't turn. Good. Thought we were going to run into each other. We got to stop meeting this way. Beautiful day in South Florida. Gorgeous day. I got to go over to the car wash now. I got that bird poop sitting on the top up there. Oh, give me my glasses, please. The bright sun. Maybe that tube shut is opening because I'm supposed to become very sensitive to sunlight. Well, who wouldn't be to this bright sun? Hey, let's get this coffee going. Shout out to subscriber Mr. Joseph. Now, Mr. Joseph is not new to supporting the channel. Mr. Joseph is one of the most generous contributors to the Buy Me a Coffee and supporting the Sarasota Tim channel for a very long time now. The generosity is astounding. So thank you very much again, Mr. Joseph. We'll try to spread the wealth around. Your kindness and generosity is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much to Mr. Joseph. He crushed it. He always crushes it. All right, let's try this paper cup, no lid, full to the brim. Well, you have no idea of the roast, the taste with the paper cup and the cream, half and half. I got 4. I was going to go with 5. I should have went with 5. I knew it was a large. That is so good. Folks, that's a McCaffey. A McCaffey. That is definitely the best cup of coffee I ever drank in my life. That is good coffee. Oh, that'll get you going. Get you a nice McCaffey. See it? Well, where's the Mazda dealer? My good friend Fred is itching to buy a Mazda. Oh, that's good. That's slurpable good. There's Nissan. I think Mazda's up here somewhere, but maybe I passed it. Fred and Raffaella want to get a little crossover style, a little easier for them to get in and out of than the one they have now. He may look into it in the near future. But you can't believe a damn thing Fred says. He's as bad as I am. They got a 2021 with 15,000 miles on it. They don't go anywhere. Another ambulance. Yeah, they got a 21 car with 15,000 miles. That's like 1 year of driving for most people, and a person doesn't drive that much. So, you know, they really don't need a car. They just thought that maybe, you know, they're getting up in the years, that maybe something that's a hatchback or whatever would be more comfortable, you know, and easier to get in and out of. And believe me, there's no question about it. I have to fall into this one. Speaking of this one, let's go get an oil change. Man, that's good coffee. I love it. I love it. I want to love this shirt, but I'm not sure yet. It goes with my shorts. It looks like it would go with several colors. It's got blue, tan, and black. Little squares. I like shirts that you can match with, you know, 2 other pair of pants or shorts. But these chaps they got at Walmart, it's called chaps. Pretty good looking stuff compared to George and Athletic. I mean, they really got some snappy clothes there. You know, all the Walmarts are different. You go to the one near a beach, you get a lot of beach stuff. They're just, some of them have different lines. I think this chap might be new. There's the Ford dealer where I copped the Ford. You got the oil change in that. That thing's ready to go. Ready to go for the trip. And here is the Honda dealer. I'll make an appointment. That's good coffee, folks. That's the best cup of coffee. That's the best Mac Caffey I ever drank in my life. Man, that's good. Something about McDonald's Cokes and coffees. Someone wrote in comments that the iced coffee isn't worth a darn. I gotta go with you on that one. I don't care for it. Well, I got the CAT scan done. Let's get the results. See if I'm gonna make it. Get these stitches out here in another hour or two. Getting a lot done today between yesterday and today on these doctors. Fred and Raphael, I saw them yesterday, and they were saying they got doctors all week next week. This thing, the other. So weird, you know, when I used to go around selling my business, I'd go into some medical areas sometimes to sell. Always did pretty good. The ladies would always like to buy these oil change cards from me. And a lot of them work in these medical offices, run the front there and everything. And I would see the rooms always packed with people waiting to see doctors. All right, well, everybody's taking their time about making this U-turn. Everybody's making one. Yeah, 4 cars in a row, even one behind me. Yeah, he U'd it. He's got a nice white Hyundai. I had one of those. I like Hyundai. And it was easier to get in and out of than this. This one here you got to fall in and out of. All right, let's go into Honda. This is the place that offered me the big time wholesale price, lower than anybody. And it's a Honda dealer. Let's see. What is that blowing? somebody's car alarm horn. They see me coming in, they say, that guy's in for service. He's not trading. There's a black Accord right there. It looks like an Audi. Black. It's all nice when it's clean, but let's see about getting an oil change. I want to talk to my buddy. All right. Well, I didn't realize I left my phone recording there, but I tried to articulate but be a little bit insistent on getting my oil changed here at Honda. And you know, it always seems like I got to make these videos on oil changes. You know, when I had the 4Runner and, you know, they didn't put all the oil in. So the service manager, if you didn't hear, I'll edit it out. You're not going to hear it. I'll just tell you what he said. I come in. Guy greets me right away. Very nice, professional. I've seen the guy there before. He's probably a long-term service writer. The guy that helped me with my, recall, he wasn't there. And so I figured, well, you know, I'm just going to make an appointment or get it done. I don't need anybody specific. And the guy was a little bit, you know, indignant on, well, we ain't doing it unless it's got, what is your service minder on? Did you buy it here? Oh, I see you bought that down there at the other place. Oh, okay. No, we can't do it. Not until your service minder is down to 15%. My service maintenance thing says my oil life is 50% good. Now, I know that synthetic oil lasts longer and all that, and we've been through all that with my truck, with my 4Runner. You guys are telling me you got to get that changed. Don't listen to that. Do it. Others, you know, I talk to in the community that I speak to on the phone, we talked about the oil changes. Everyone, you know, the transmission deal, you remember that with the Tundra? I mean, I get into these conversations. Well, anyway, the long and short of it is they told me, get out. No oil change free for you unless you want to pay for it. Honda is, first of all, in 25, they give one free oil change that you can use anytime you're darn ready. And you're done. In 24, I thought it was 3 years. I was told that. But it's actually 2 years, 24,000 miles. And according to them, I may run 8,000, 9,000 miles before my service minder comes on. So that means I potentially will get 2 oil changes out of the 2 years because Honda doesn't want to give it to you until you're down. If they're going to pay for it, he says, and he told me that. He just said it just like that. If Honda's going to have to pay for it, they want to pay for it when you know, they want to pay for it. And I get that too. But, you know, I have 5,000 miles on an engine that has the factory oil in it, synthetic. And I thought maybe, hey, based on what everybody tells me out there, get that out of there and put some new oil in. Now, I have had a suggestion of taking it to Walmart, changing the oil, and then when the minder comes on at 15%, take it to Honda and get it changed. And you know what? I don't even need to make it a point. Well, I can make an appointment at Walmart, and that's a good thing to do because they do it when you get there. I very well may just do that. I was quoted $103 at the Honda dealer for the oil change and tire rotation. And, you know, I wouldn't expect anything less from them, so I'm not shocked. But I'm guarantee you it's $40, $50, $60 at Walmart for the synthetic and a factory approved filter. And I have no problem folks, with Walmart changing oil. They don't do tune-ups. They put tires on and they change oil. I don't think they do anything else. They install wiper blades. You know what I mean? They don't do brakes and that kind of stuff. So that's all they do. They're good at it. And they use a pit. We've been through that before. I've made many videos on the quality, the torque wrench. They check over everything else. I mean, probably a lot more than the Honda dealer would do. It sounds like they're not going to do anything more than rotate the tires and change oil. And I brought that up too. I said, now, all right. He was a service manager. He's a Honda guy. And he said there was a customer yesterday that was indignant on getting his oil changed when he had 50% on his, and he was upset. He kind of got in an argument with him. I'm not going to do that. And I said, well, here's another good point. What about the tires? The tires have got 5,000 miles on them. And when you're turning, the front wheel drive is chewing those front tires, and you want to rotate them every 5,000. Again, most people like to do an oil change and a tire rotation at mileage intervals, not computer telling you, at 12%, 15%. I think it's just Honda trying to get out of doing stuff. Why'd they even that's why they're not offering it anymore, probably. Got too many customers upset with them that, at least with Toyota, it said complimentary maintenance on my 4Runner, but it was $650 on the window sticker. You paid for it. Complimentary maintenance. All right. So that was a little bit bothering me, because if you won't rotate the tires either, and he goes, unfortunately, we can't separate the two services. And I'm thinking, well, maybe the oil could go, it's synthetic, and it's a Honda, longer. But what about the tires? You can't change the fact that they've been driven on 5,000 miles. So, he just said, look, if you want to pay for it, we'll do whatever you want. But, so that's the dealing with the dealer. And a lot of people won't use anybody but the dealer. They're just so, emphatic about they're the only ones that know how to do it. And you know who's going to change my oil there? Some lube, oil, and filter, possibly a young guy. He doesn't have to be a young guy, but that's all they do. He's not a master tech. They do not take the master technicians and put them, on the oil change rack. A lot of people don't know that. They think when they go to the dealer, they're getting some expert, technician that's going to wipe down everything, do everything by the book. He's factory trained on how to change your oil. No. He's factory trained. He's going to do it the proper way, of course. I wouldn't expect anything less. Let's go in here and get a car wash. I'll tell you right now, I can do my own car wash. But anyway, that's the story. I'm not upset about it. I don't care. It's everything I expected. I was told that when I got the, recall done. They did a nice job for me there. And, that kind of stuff, you got to go to the dealer, right? I got that dismissed from, if I ever sell this car, when the dealers were trying to, not dealers, but a couple of people told me, well, we got to have that recall. Oh, that was when I was going to trade it for a Cadillac. Cadillac was trying to tell me, we're going to have that done, or, we can't take it in trade. Pfft, never heard such a crock. So here we go into Sud Stop. Yeah, you get all kind of stories, don't you? When you go to dealers and businesses. Hey, good morning, my friend.
Good morning, how you doing?
Doing everybody I can. And the easy ones twice.
Yes, sir.
Another saying for you if you want to borrow it. A friend of mine used to say that. Here's the guy that's been here. Coming on in. Hey, how you doing, brother? They know me here. Sarasota Tim. Yeah. And we're getting the car wash done, and it's going to be kind of noisy, so I'll end this video, and I'll have to. It's already 33 minutes. I have to take out that whole time I was sitting there talking to the guy at the service department. But yeah, you spray me down good. You see that bird poop. Thank you, brother. Let me get through this, and I'll end this video with more car talk. Push that button. Get that beeper off. Crush it.